Hello, so this is Andrew. Decided just to record a little video because it's been a long time since I recorded a video, and I have got this music blasting in my ears, which usually I don't mind, but I'm having a really hard time hearing or thinking, so I turned down just a little bit. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should keep the music on here at all. I don't know. It's okay. I don't have subscribers. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and just jump in. So last time I was working on the solo tour. Let's go ahead and continue that. Just so you can see, I've completely destroyed this game. I've done the first tour, the first game, second game. I haven't done all this, but I played this game so much, I felt it was a good time to stop playing. But it came out on PS5, so I'm giving it another go. Just playing the normal levels though. Let's go ahead and jump right into the mall. This probably won't be that long of a video. I'm recording in 4K just because I want to have my first 4K video on my channel. That'd be so cool. But yeah, because it's a 4K, I guarantee I can't record a long video, so we'll see how long it goes. Alright, I already know all this stuff. Oh no! So, I didn't know why I used that move. I can never land it. At least not on flat ground. Okay, so let's go this way. Oh yeah! Oh. Pretty sure there's a challenge right there. So let me focus on one of the things. I'm not one of those guys who can get everything in one run. So, what do you look at that? I have a recording timer that's covering the timer end of the damn game. It's funny that I have that. I wonder if I can disable that. I think there's a letter up here somewhere. I can see a fire hydrant. Did I already do this high score? Yeah, I did. Okay. So no need to do that. Wait. Oh, that's the secret tape. I'll get that one later. I seriously have no idea how much time I have left. Oh, damn it. Got my second COVID vaccine. It's making my arm real sore. Shiesta. Yeah. Oh, get up. No! Ah! Yeah, let's go. No, let's not do that right now. So, I'm just recording this video for a number of reasons. I wanted to see, like I said, wanted to record my first 4K video. Also wanted to see how HDR videos looked on YouTube. I did a couple HDR videos back when I was doing the Last of Us videos, and they looked pretty saturated. And so I'm curious to see if that will happen on these as well. Oh, whoop. So I'm a long-time Tony Hawk Pro Skater fan. Tony Hawk fan as well. I love Tony Hawk. And so when I heard that they were making this game, I was beyond excited, man. The hype became real when I started to see the actual gameplay. You know, I never played Pro Skater 5. Actually, played a little bit of Pro Skater 5. Enough to know that it wasn't worth getting. And so I was a little nervous that the Pro Skater series had died. And then this game came out and it was freaking fantastic. I was so happy. There's a trick I have to do. Airwalk, yeah. Airwalk up the flying leaf, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Boop, boop, boop. Airwalk is a grab, isn't it? I think it's a double grab. Oh, come on. No, it's rocket air. There's an airwalk. No, it's right there. Judo. Damn it, where's the airwalk? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I get this? Whoop. Okay, no, it wasn't high enough. I'm sorry if anybody who is really good at this game just happens to stumble onto this video for some whatever reason. And is like, oh, I can't believe he's playing some shit. I'm not a pro. Oh, shysta. I did get 2 million points once though, so I'm pretty proud of that. I'm not the worst player, but I'm not the best player either. Over here.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is this the one? No, I don't think this is high enough. Or did I try it from here last time? I don't know, we'll see. Let's go up. I need to get that directory up here anyway. Whoop. Yo, boy. Wait, did I get that? Yeah, I did. Nope. So yeah, huge fan of the Pro Skater series. I was born in the 90s, so I didn't actually play the early ones because I was just a wee bop when they first came out.
Yeah.
Not that that entirely mattered. I did play the Spec Ops series back in the day, back before Spec Ops: The Line was the latest. Was what all people thought about when they hear Spec Ops. Where is this last one? I'm just kind of using the end of this run to find that last directory. There it is. Let's see the kind of. Really, the hard flip fucked it up for me. Damn. Yeah. Nose grind to the coffee grind gap. Coffee grind gap. Let's see if I can find that. So yeah, I never played the first and second one. I did have a PlayStation back in the day, but I just didn't have those games. How it worked back in the day was pretty much whatever my dad liked is what I played. Outside of Spyro, I played Spyro a lot. So yeah, that's why we play. My dad and I would play Spec Ops a lot, and that's about it. There were a few other PlayStation games that I played, like Gran Turismo and stuff. But yeah, mostly the Spec Ops. That's what I remember the most. I think this is the coffee gap. Nope. Okay. So yeah, I didn't start with the series up until Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. That would have been my first one. So I'm very familiar with this timed format. The one I remember the most fondly is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. That was when I really started to get into the series. I don't remember asking my parents for any of these games, but I must have mentioned that I loved them because from that point on I started to get like almost all the games. From that point on I had Underground, I had American Wasteland, I think at some point around there was when this series started to kind of die out for me, as well as die out for majority of the public, because I didn't get Underground 2, and I didn't get any of those other ones that came out between the Project 8 and all those other ones. I don't remember which one is the... No. Which one is the Coffee Grind? Coffee Grind Gap. But yeah, this series has been huge for me. We play the third one all the time. Played it with my brother a lot of the time. Hell, we even we set up the Wii not too long ago, and oh, I didn't even do that. I popped in. Okay, so it's gotta be on one of these shops. Popped in American Wasteland, and dude, we were still having a blast. So yeah, I definitely love this series. Beyond that, like I mentioned previously, I love Tony Hawk, so I was really sad to see that his series ended on a like a pretty poor end, and so I was very excited to hear that Neversoft, is it Neversoft? Oh, who is it that makes this game? Somebody big, I can't remember now, damn it. I was very happy to see that this team was on the job. Oh, there it is. Cool, good. Okay. Because Tony Hawk, man, he's the man, and he deserves to go out on a high note if this is gonna be the last game, that is. Oh, Vicarious Visions, there it is. Yeah, Vicarious Visions. I was very happy to see about them. What the? Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to get too descriptive about it. I just think it was a really good idea. I love this game. It's reminded me why this series is great and why it's so beloved. It makes me really hope that they continue with this series. I know Vicarious Visions is now working on something stupid. I remember I wasn't happy when I heard the news. It's like they're working on the next like Need for Speed or something. Which, not saying that that's a bad series. I don't think it's Need for Speed though. I think it was something else that I wasn't too crazy about. But yeah, they're just wasting their talents. These guys should be making a game I like. Oh, damn it! Come on, man. Also forever. Did they change that? Because didn't he just? No, maybe I'm wrong. But I won't speak about things I only kind of know. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
This series was so influential it made me like want to get into skateboarding, which I never really did. But
Yeah.
I actually recently got a skateboard for my birthday. Haven't taken it out too much. What is it? The rear wheels are a little like they're really they've got a lot of, what is the word I'm trying to say? They don't rotate as smoothly as the front wheels do, and so it's very hard to get moving on those tires. And I know it's probably a very easy issue to correct, but I think it's just because I'm kind of nervous, maybe. Woo! Oh, what? I guess I should have seen that coming. I remember hearing that people hated all of the noises that the skaters would make. Dude, I love it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great, actually. Are you kidding me, dude? If I I was doing all these tricks back to back, you better bet I'd be doing the same thing. I mean, hell, you just heard me do it. Oh, man. Update on my life. Again, this is, if you happen to stumble onto this, what are you doing here, man? I appreciate you nonetheless, but I just make these because, I don't know, I like to make videos. And I like to see the possibilities. If I did want to make something that was more theme-based, then I like seeing the options that I have. Shit. But,
Yeah.
update on my life. I was watching one of my last videos, and I had mentioned that I was going to be working a job night shift. And yeah, that happened. I worked a night shift for quite some time. And then oh look, you can disable that. There you go, people. Complain enough and you get a change. I worked the night shift for quite some time, and then the company I worked for decided that they didn't want to do night shifts anymore. And so they gave us one really long shift, or not really long shift, they gave us a really aggravating shift, I should say. That's 11:30 to 8:30. Sucks, man. I hate it. I hate that I'm working when most people are off. I mean, it's great if you love the nightlife, but most people, like for instance, my roommate, she's out by 10 o'clock. You know, so if I want to hang out with her, you know, I only got an hour or two. So it's a really shitty schedule. I hate it. Can't visit my family during the weekday because they're just too damn far. Cool. So, hopefully, at some point when I make my next video, I'll have another job. It would be very cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, my job's not bad. I just don't like working the hours I work. I don't think I'm going to do a single challenge in this one. Let's go for skate. I've already done my high school ones actually, so not total failure. Shiesty. I was trying to decide on what game I wanted to play to record, and I was thinking about doing Apex Legends. Because it's been a while since I played it, or it had been a while. I actually been playing it a little bit recently, and I wanted to have some updated Apex Legends footage, but I decided against it because I might have just shitty games, and that's not overly interesting. I think. That was sad. That was just sad, dude. Yeah, I think that's all I got, right? Yeah. Fuck. Whatever, I'm talking, man. I'm not a pro. But yeah, I wanted to play a game where I was not too bad at it. It was very easy to talk. So, bam! Pro Skater. That's how that happened. Whoa! Dude, these guys are just like having lady problems or something. Why are they just driving around?
Whoa!
I think car hopping is one of the things that you do, right? Yep. cool, man. Oh, that one's so hard to do. There's like actually that's a rail. That's a gap, I think is what it is. Another car over here. Should be the last car I have to get. For the car always, yep. Ah. I don't know if I already said this, but got my vaccine, my second dose for the vaccine today. My arm's all sore. Cool, got 6 cards. Let's see if I can knock down all the signs. Ah! Oh yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, downhill jam. Ugh. So yeah. Let's actually just go, let's chill out a bit. Let's go back, let's quit out of here. So, yeah, I used to just, actually let me change something too. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this, I don't know what's gonna do the video. I was gonna, this is in fidelity mode right now, so you can see right here. Normally I prefer the performance mode, but I was just trying out fidelity just to see how different it looked. Turns out it doesn't look that different, so nothing really fancy there. Before we go, let's go ahead and switch my guy. I want to be Rodney Mullen. Tony Hawk's the man, but so is Rodney Mullen. You don't know who this guy is? He pretty much created street skateboarding as we know it, or as it's known in this game. This man does not look like this at all. The hair is pretty accurate, but the rest of it, nah. Nah, he just created a bunch of the tricks that you know that are very common nowadays. Let's go to the hangar. I always like the hangar. If you want to read a good book that tells a story about his life, he's got a he's got a book called like trying to skateboard without killing myself. Oh jeez. Now that I've turned on the music, his voice is super loud.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. That one's great. I loved that one. Pro Skater. I didn't play it until this game. I actually played it on an emulator a little bit. That's pretty good. No, what am I saying? I beat the game on the emulator. Nope, don't care about that. Neversoft. Oh, miss you guys. Proving Ground, didn't play it. Still haven't played it. Underground 2, didn't play it. Underground, hell yeah, dude. I played the hell out of that one. Created my own tricks and all that. That's it? Okay. There's a bit more to the series. Ah, here we are. Pro Skater 2. Didn't play it at all back in the day. Pro Skater 3. Where'd they get that cover? Not the cover I have. Yeah, all these are legitimately the covers for the games. Every single one of them. Except for the American Wasteland ones. Well, that one is kind of how it looks. Is he biting the skateboard in the cover? I don't know. Yep, there's Project 8. Never played that one either. This one right here, yeah. Pro Skater 3 had a very different cover art. It was just like these ones, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, and 1. It was just Tony Hawk doing a little grab trick out of a vert ramp. So I have no idea where they got that. But yeah, that was my first game. Loved it. It's great. I love the just the atmosphere. the charm. These first 2 games are great, but I love the shit that they do with like the people, like you having to bury some dude with snow and having to stop robbers in an airport. Ah, it's great, dude. It's got a lot of charm. Pro Skater 4, I think it gets a bit of crap for changing up the formula. You know, it's no longer timed. I heard one complaint was that you don't get to do all the challenges in one run, but man, that's the one I remember the most. I loved Pro Skater 4. I loved it for that freedom, actually. You know, I hated being timed. Nowadays, playing this game, I don't mind it so much. But back then, I remember hating being timed because I just wanted to explore, man. I wanted to try to get some high scores. You know, I didn't want to be restricted with a time limit. Like, that sucked. So when Pro Skater 4 came out and it wasn't timed like that, oh, dude, it was fucking awesome. Oh, by the way, this is back in the day of cheat codes, back when games all had cheat codes and cheats. These games all had great cheats and great secret characters, which they continued in this game. I was very happy to see that. I don't have the cheat codes, but the secret characters, definitely. So yeah, just taking a little stroll down memory lane, wishing that PlayStation had backwards compatibility just like Xbox does. I have both an Xbox Series S and I have a PS5. Long time been a PS5 supporter, or a PlayStation supporter, that is. And I've actually had almost all of the Xbox consoles. I had a what was it, Xbox 360, every Xbox I've had, now that I just think about that, every Xbox I've had the S version. I had the Xbox 360 Slim, I had the Xbox One S, and then I have the Xbox Series X. I still have it, I'm thinking about selling it. So that's possibly going to be a hat as well. And I like the Xboxes. I was not a huge fan of them for a long while because they didn't really have any bonuses for me. You know, all my friends put on PlayStation. Back in the Xbox 360, the PS3 era, having to pay for online was like a real killer to me. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Plus, Infamous, the first Infamous, was a huge reason I wanted a PS3. I loved Infamous. I played it like at Best Buy and GameStop, and I was like, whatever this game is, I want it. And so I really wanted to have a PS3. What is this? No way. Banjo Hero? That's funny. Banjo Champion. That cover art right there. That's cover art. It's very similar to Guitar Hero 3. I love that game too. I'm not gonna get into that one. What was it? But yeah, I just never really had any interest in an Xbox. The exclusives were cool in the way that they were all mostly co-op, and since I had a little brother, I was very interested in co-op games. But we just never really were interested, and so stuck with the PlayStation consoles. Loved the PS3 generation. You know, I know that generation had a lot of developers had a lot of issues making PS3 games, given the different architecture. But I just loved the mentality of PlayStation at the time. You know, I mean, that was at the time when they allowed you to install Linux on your PlayStation. Like, that's insane. They install a completely different operating system on your PlayStation. The XMB, which was the main menu, was amazing. Woo! You know, I am going to disable that so I can do some tricks. But yeah, I mean, it was all around a great system. I love the trophies, and I'm sure that achievements were first, but I just loved trophies. I loved having platinum trophies. It made me really want to get them and juice out every much of a game I could. I love that they were giving chances to so many different kind of games, like Journey came out on PS3, Flower, a lot of these really unique Echochrome, a lot of these really unique indie games came out at the time. They had a lot of great exclusives. I loved it. And you know, even when the PlayStation Network got hacked and they had to, you know, the PlayStation Network was down for, I don't know how long it was, like a month or something. Dude, is this helicopter just like right here? I thought usually it flies away. Even when it was down for a month, still love them, man. They came back, apologized real professionally, and they said, you know, we made a mistake. Dude, it's a freaking helicopter. I'm trying to get away from it. We made a mistake. Here are a bunch of free games. Love that. So I love that there were versions of the PS3. There's so many sounds, dude. I'm hearing all of it. There were versions of the PS3 that were backwards compatible. I just loved everything about the PS3. PS4. Dude, this fucking thing is following me. Okay, you know what? Let's restart the run. I'm not gonna activate the damn helicopter. But at the time, I think it's just because it's blasting in my ear. But at the time, I just loved it, man. I loved that console. No, sorry, PS4. So I got the PS4 at launch. My dad, and actually like my brother, my dad, and I, we all went to this one GameStop in our little town, New Braunfels, all the time. And since we went there all the time, we knew the manager that worked there. My dad was very adamant about finding this PS4 so that I could get it for Christmas. And he went to the GameStop and he said, "Hey man, you guys got any more PS4s left?" And he's like, "We're just about out." And he's like, "Oh man, I was really hoping to get it for Andrew. You know, he knew us by name. For Christmas." And he's like, "You know what, man? Since you come here all the time, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this one. I was thinking about taking it, but nah, man, you can have it." And so he gave my dad the last PS4 he had. So that's how I ended up with the PS4 at launch. And the launch of the PS4 was not exactly like the launch of the PS5, but it was similar in a few ways. It was similar in the way that they were very hard to find, which I mean is common with most console launches, but you know, with this one, they're like impossible to find. PS4 was hard, but not impossible. So PS4 was, you know, it was being sold out in areas, and so my dad told me that he's like, "Hey man, if you want to make some extra money, and if you can wait, you should sell your PS4." And dude, I was a PlayStation fan. I was so excited to have the latest piece of software. I was like, "Ah, this thing's super powerful." Nah, man, I can't wait. You kidding me? And so I didn't say that actually. I initially I thought about selling it, and so I just kept it like in the back corner of my room for a few days, and then like it was like on day 4 that I was like, "No, screw it, I'm gonna play it." And the first thing I did, because I think Spotify did exist, but I wasn't on it yet. First thing I did was I tried to burn all of my CDs onto my PS4 so that I'd have a bunch of music to listen to. Because I saw that was a feature. You could listen to your music while you're playing your games. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So I wanted to take advantage of that. But what do I see when I get on? PS4 cannot read this disc. So right away, dude, right away I was pissed off. It's like, you know, every single PlayStation has been able to read a CD-ROM because it's backwards compatible with Blu-ray players and DVD players, right? So the fact that this PS4 couldn't read, it's not even the fact that it really couldn't read CDs because that's not a big deal on paper, right? But it was the fact that this PS4 could not play my PS3 games, could not play my PS2 games, could not play my PS1 games, and now it couldn't even play CDs. I was just so fucking pissed, and I remember thinking at the time, oh hey, well my PS3 was not that different. My PS3 can't play PS2 games, but it can play PS1 games. And so I just remember being so disappointed, so mad even, that something as simple as that was not included. And then it just got worse for me. You know, um, these are all going to sound like little things, I'll admit. But they were major annoyances that just soured my experience with PS4. These annoyances were the fact that you had to pay online. Not a minor annoyance. That's a big fucking thing. PlayStation Plus existed before PS4 came out. I actually had it for a little while on PS3. It was nice to get free games, or well, games included. That is. But having it be required for a multiplayer play was just a shitty fucking move, in my opinion. Continues to be a shitty move. I hate them for that. And then the other thing is an issue that I honestly don't care about anymore, but I remember it just bothering me so much at the time. I'm probably end this video soon because I'm just ranting at this point. What was it? The thing was that if you've ever played a PS3, PS2, maybe even PS1 game, you would know that most of the first-person shooters you play, it is L1 and R1. If you're familiar with Xbox controls, it's left bumper LB and right bumper RB. L1 and R1 to aim and shoot. And if you are familiar with Xbox, it's the exact opposite. They aim with the triggers, which makes sense. They're like triggers. It makes sense that you would pull a trigger to shoot. But with the PS3 didn't have triggers. It had I don't even know what they called them. They were more like just compressible pads. They weren't triggers. They weren't shaped like triggers. And that's the way they were on the PS2 as well. And so you knew, or at least I knew, that a developer didn't give a shit or didn't play the PS3 when they had it to where you had to aim and shoot with the L2 and R2 buttons. And so I was so disappointed when I pop in one of my first PS4 games and it's Killzone Shadowfall, and they have you aiming and shooting with L2 and R2. Just like, what the hell is this? Like, they have gone over to the enemy. And so I even rebelled for a little while. I remember most of the games I would switch over to L1, R1. I'd flip the triggers with the bumpers. But at this point, I don't really care. I guess it was a move that they did to make it more uniform with what developers were used to. Because you got to think about it. Microsoft kind of dominates the gaming industry. They are, whether it be on Xbox or on Microsoft, the Windows, they kind of dominate the gaming industry, and so developers tend to make their games around that control scheme. So yeah, I mean, it makes total sense that they would reorient their controller to kind of fit those standards. But yeah, fast forward to now, I'm more of a fan of Xbox, despite the fact that I'm thinking about selling my Xbox Series S. I love their Game Pass. I love the fact that you get a whole collection of games. That's great for somebody like me who's had a whole collection of PlayStation games and never got a single Xbox game. To be able to just jump in and play all these games, that's great. I love that. I love the backwards compatibility. That's freaking amazing. I was playing Black on my PS2, but the controls are a little wonky because it's a PS2 and it doesn't run at 60 frames. It's a great game, but it just doesn't look great looking down. Black, by the way, is one of the few games that you can play in HD on the PS2. But even then, it doesn't look that great. Then we go to Xbox, where Black is a part of the Game Pass, and it's been upscaled in 4K, and it looks beautiful. The only thing that's bad about the Xbox version is the controls, because the Xbox controller was not good. But beyond that, dude, it's great. And I really, 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 really wish that PlayStation would invest some time into backwards compatibility, because they don't know how much they're missing out on that. You know, I know that they're thinking about doing something like a Game Pass. Man, I I really hope they are. I hope that they're copying things from Microsoft, just like backwards compatibility. I would love to see that. So hopefully they'll start to do that. More backwards compatibility rather than remasters. Not saying they're all bad. I love this one for obviously, but yeah, no, backwards compatibility would be really appreciated, man. I was playing a lot of PS2 games and PS3 games earlier, because the PS3 the store is about to close, and they're still great, man. I really hope that they decide to invest some time into that. All right, well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I've been just ranting. I didn't really have a purpose with this video. I just wanted to do exactly this: record a new 4K video just to see how it goes. Yeah, I made it way too long, but thanks for stopping by if you did. You guys have a good day.